guys, welcome back to Colson's Critters. I'm Colson Smith, and today we're going to be showing my Crested Gecko cage. We're going to show the setup and the Crested Geckos, and I'm going to be setting up the water feature that I have in there. It's like a little water section. Maybe put some minnows in it from the pond. We'll see. Let's get to it. Guys, here is my Crested Gecko setup. If you do not want to know what a Crested Gecko is, here's one here. They are a nocturnal gecko, so he's kind of sleeping right now. Like, he'll close one part of his eye, or close his eyes, like it'll shrink him. Otherwise, that black line in the middle of his eye will be like way bigger, be like the size of his eye. And yeah, they are arboreal, which means they climb in the trees. So that's why I have this plant in here and all these wood pieces in here for them to climb on. This is the water section. Obviously, you can see I shut it down. Like, it has no water in it, and the pump is turned off. But I'm going to be setting that up today with you guys. I have two Crested Geckos in here. This one right here, I do not have a name for it, so if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'm not sure if it's a male or female. I don't know how to tell, so I'm going to take it in to Pet Bazaar and ask them. This is my other one. This is William. I think it's a boy, so if not, then my mom said we'll name it Wilma, so that's him or her right here. But yeah, drop some comments below right now of what we should name the other one. I have like this bromeliad in here and some cork and stuff. What they eat, this is their tray dish. I'm gonna feed them in a minute and show you what they eat. But yeah, let's get to the food. Alright guys, so this is what I feed them. This is Pangea fruit mix. It's like a powder. I actually put it in here. It's a powder that you mix with water, and they'll lick it, and that's how they eat it, and you put it in this little food dish. And the other thing that I can feed them is crickets and mealworms. I only feed crickets and this, just because mealworms are like, I just don't buy them as much. Like, you can get a lot more crickets for cheaper, and they're easier to keep alive for a while, so I get crickets. But so I feed the crickets like twice a week, but I don't have any crickets right now, so I'm gonna be feeding them this. This I replace every day. And all I do is take the little spray bottle, and I take this Menchie spoon, and since I have two, I like fill the bottom up with this cup. Like, get a good amount in there, and then you mix it with water. So then just spray some water in here. I think I'm out of water. Oh, there we go. Okay. So then you mix it with this. I have this little like stick, and just mix it in. Get a good consistency, so you need a little more water. And so you want to make it look like a little like this, basically. This is a good consistency. And then I'm going to put that in their cage, and they are nocturnal, as I said, so they're probably not going to eat that now, but tonight they will find it and they will eat it. It is morning, or not morning, afternoon, by the way, so. Next thing that I do is I spray their cage at least twice. I spray it like twice a day, because that's how they drink their water. They go to the leaves and they just lick the water off the leaves. They do not drink out of food or out of water bowls. They can. It is possible, but mine do not. So all I do is spray around the cage twice a day. I do this in the morning or the afternoon, and then I do it at night. I have seen them drink out of this when I had this little water section going. I did see mine, or not mine, William. I guess he is mine, but William over there, I did see him drink out of it once, but I haven't seen him drink out of it since. Plus, there's no water in there right now, so. Well, we're going to fill this up and clean it out, this water section here, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Up, like plant-wise, like these bamboo pieces. I'm gonna be planting them in the sand and moving some rocks around. So yeah, I'm actually gonna put the camera down and come back when this thing is set up how I like it and filled with water. Guys, now that I made several trips back and forth to my garage, because that's where my RO unit is, which is really fresh water. It has got like no particles or anything in it that's in your fridge water or in the sink water, which can possibly kill fish. With this cup, it took forever, but I filled it up mostly. I left about this much room at the top, just because otherwise the pump will just start shooting in and it'll get out into the cage. I put some the bamboo up. I got the rocks here. You can't really see it, I know. It's like really foggy, but I just turned on that pump. It's gonna pump it through and it'll clear up. But I got this log here and then there's a cave back in here, but you can't see. I will not be able to put fish in it today. This is because if you didn't know, a tank, fresh or salt water, needs to go through its cycle first. So your ammonia will spike really high in your tank, and ammonia kills your fish. So you have to let the beneficial bacteria take over the ammonia and get rid of it, and let your tank cycle through, so that way the ammonia is all gone. The plants will do fine. The ammonia doesn't affect them. They'll actually help the cycle. They'll clean out, and they'll also clean the water. But I'm gonna be putting like maybe a few minnows in here, like 2 or 3. It is a small tank, so you can't put very many fish or very big fish in here. I'm just gonna be feeding them like little pellets. This is like a 3-in-1 community, but the pellets in here, they're the granules. Those are pellets. I'm gonna be feeding those, and then yeah. So that's the water section. I did put the food in. This guy was interested in it, but he went back down there. If you didn't know, crested geckos are reptiles, but they do shed. They do shed their skin, like most reptiles. But you won't find it around the tank. Now this is why. It's actually kind of disgusting. They'll actually eat their shedding. It gives them extra calcium, and they just eat it. It's kind of gross, but that's what they do. So you will not find crested gecko skin around your cage. You won't have to pick it up and stuff. For cleaning, I just take everything out. Like basically just take all the plants and the wood pieces out, and then scoop like out of the dirt, and then first take them out and put them in a cage that I have down there. And then after that, I take out the plants and the wood, and then I take a garbage bag, put the dirt at the bottom in the garbage bag, and then replace the dirt, and then put everything back. But before I replace the dirt and put everything back, I haven't actually done this before, but I heard it works. So when you spray your tank like this, you see those little white dots like that? So when I spray it, that spray is going on here, and it ends up getting like dried up on there, and it just stays there, and it makes like really ugly marks. But I heard if you use vinegar, you can wipe that down and clean it up. But make sure you clean your tank really well after you do that, because otherwise it's going to smell bad. I don't know if it'll harm the crested geckos or not. Using the vinegar once and then wiping down with water afterward, that should be fine. But if you leave it in there, obviously, I don't think that would be very good for your crested geckos. But yeah, let's see, what else can we talk about? They are nocturnal, as I said earlier. There's one there, and then the other one is back in there. I just have this little pump running on the water system. That's pretty much it. I might put a little mini heater in here. I have like this really tiny heater. But oh, by the way, here's a sneak peek real quick. But there's something in that basket down there. But that'll have to be for another day and another video. So I'm actually filming this after the video. My crested gecko's up here. He's probably gonna go to the food soon. But the water cleared up almost all the way. There's the cave I was talking about, and the log. But what I was going to say, which I forgot to say in the video, Crested geckos overall make a really good pets for children and stuff. They love to be handled. Well, I wouldn't say love to be, but they're great with being handled. They do jump, however, so careful. They can jump really easily out of your hands. I've been holding mine since I got them, when I got them, they were babies, so they're used to people handling them, and they won't really jump that much. They're really easy to take care of. You don't even need lights. I just have one on here so you can see better. They don't need the heat lamp or anything like that. All you have to do is spray their cage, put paste and water basically mixed together, and feed them crickets like once a week or twice a week. But yeah. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did actually made some merch for my family. If you haven't seen it on Instagram, but here's the front. This is my sister's design. There's two more designs. And then that's the back, which is my logo. And then the other ones, it's the thing on the back, but on the front here. And then if you've seen my channel art, that would be on the back of the shirt. And yeah, they're pretty cool. Their pictures are on my Instagram. If you haven't followed my Instagram yet, it's at Colsons_critters. So go check that out. You can see some pictures and stuff of my fish tanks before YouTube. I show YouTube. And yeah, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do videos of my animals like fish tanks and ponds and crested geckos, obviously, as we just saw. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and turn on those post notifications. Till next time, peace.